Ryan, thanks for being with us again. We love you so much at Queerty, and we're glad to see you're doing well.
Oh, thank you so much. I think this is my first real Zoom, like recorded Zoom, video. Really,
Really?
I don't think I've been in any Zoom content per se. So I'm pleased to be part of my first Zoom.
Well, that's exciting then. I don't know. My mother's always hitting me up saying, "Oh, honey, let's Zoom. Your grandmother's here and your father's here, and we can Zoom as a family." And I'm going, "Okay, why not?"
Yeah, we did that once. We did that for Easter the other day, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. You kind of get used to it, and then
Yeah.
then you really do feel like you're hanging out ish.
Like, I feel a need to just ask, are you okay with everything that's going on right now? It's
I
okay if you're not.
I feel lucky. I live. I have my own apartment, and I really like it. So I can, if I find the right groove, I can thrive on my own. And I feel like I've been like, because I was doing, I was doing Will and Grace, and I was very in that world and loving it so much.
Sure.
And then Will and Grace was over, and then I wasn't posting that much on social media, and then the quarantine happened, and I was like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna start making so many videos, more videos than anyone can watch, and just see what hits. And some of them have. I've had a couple go relatively viral on Twitter, actually, which is relatively new to me. So I've been enjoying that element of it. Of course, you get lonely, but other than that, yeah, I feel lucky.
Sure. So I've seen some of your videos. They seem to be fixating on the South for some reason. The teacher you had in the South and like the waitress that you waited tables with in the South. Like,
Right.
where is
Yeah,
this coming from?
coming out of me. Go ahead.
Where's that coming from? Like, what's the fascination?
Yeah, well, I worked at a lot of restaurants. I mean, I grew up in the South, so maybe I should put that in my bio because people are going, I don't get it. You live in LA. Like, how do you know this accent so well? I grew up, I really like all of my formative years were in rural Tennessee. So, I mean, I was really around those accents, and I worked in restaurants sometimes, and just the characters that you would meet were, and I think they're like that anywhere. I've had people kind of say, oh, I had this same person work with me at my restaurant, but it was in Northern Ireland, or it was, like just change the accent. It's the same thing. So yeah, it just like, I don't know. I was seeing a lot of funny videos on Twitter and kind of like learning that format a little bit. Cause I don't know if I've ever really done just fully this front camera comedy thing,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of brilliant people doing it. And so I was like, okay, I could try this. And then that's kind of what came out, and I feel happy with it.
That's awesome. So what else are you working on? Are we getting a revival of Caleb Gallo? Do you have other scripts you're writing right now, features?
No Caleb Gallo revival to speak of. I'm up for right now. I'm excited because I'm up for a horror movie that I can't say too much about, but I think, and it's like a real studio, and it's a nice big part. So I'm hoping that goes through.
Everybody wants to be ready as soon as this thing is over to go back into.
Yeah.
No one quite knows what that's going to look like yet. I've been told expect less sex scenes and less action scenes because
right. Yeah, less physical contact. That makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. So what's been the biggest disappointment for you, like going through all of this right now?
The biggest disappointment, probably just like really like chill stuff, like hanging out with Steph. I don't know if you know Stephanie Koenig from some of my videos, but I just like, she's amazing. And I just love like spending, because we've even been writing some like oh yeah, because that's another thing. We have a sketch show that we're working on. What are the prepositions here? We have a sketch show that we're working on for Quibi. That's what it is.
Okay, a Quibi show. That's
cool. Yeah, and Quibi, well, I trust that Quibi will find its way in this world, and
yeah. What are you most looking forward to when all of this is over?
Oh my God, hugging, kissing. That's like, yeah. I'm a very like, with my girlfriends, I hug people. I just like, and I'm Colombian. So we just like, I always notice this thing, like when I leave somebody's house, like from a gathering, I have this need to say goodbye to each person and do some kind of, at least a handshake or something. And I noticed that other people, I mean, I don't always do it, but but I always at least feel the need to do that. And I notice that other people will just clear out, or the crazy thing is when people just go, okay, bye. And then so they're saying bye to everybody, but there's no like, there's no kind of individual, you know, attention. So yeah, I just like, I'm looking forward to all of that, you know? Yeah. Cause in Colombia, yeah, I guess what I was saying is like, you come into somebody's house, you literally kiss every single person on the cheek. And then you hang out with people. And then as you leave, you kiss every single person on the cheek. It's like wild.
Thanks for being with us today.
Okay.
We're glad you're well and keep working. And we can't wait to see what you do next.
Okay. Thanks so much, David.
Thanks, man.